All right, let's get right into it. If you're an associate project manager apprentice, that S2 standard, manage and engage with stakeholders, is probably staring you right in the face. It sounds massive, right? Kind of vague? Well, today we're going to crack it. We are going to break down exactly what it means, how you actually do it, and most importantly, how you prove you've nailed it. And hey, if you're feeling a little lost, you are definitely not alone. I want you to meet Jody. She's a level 4 APM apprentice at a retail company called Ibis Stores, and this was her exact thought. She's brilliant, she's on the ball, but this ST thing, it just felt like this big abstract puzzle. We're gonna follow her story from feeling totally confused to becoming completely confident. So here's the game plan. We'll start right where Jody started, with the challenge. Then we'll get a super clear definition. After that, we'll see it all come to life on a real project, figure out how to gather some killer evidence for your Aptum portfolio, and then we'll get you prepped for those big endpoint assessment questions. Let's do this.
Okay, so picture it. Jody's a few months into her apprenticeship at Ibis Stores. She's in meetings, she's helping on projects, but she keeps seeing S2 pop up in her reviews, and honestly, she feels a little bit like she's bluffing. I mean, she talks to people all day, her team, suppliers, people from marketing, but she has no clue how that stuff is supposed to translate into a skill she can actually prove.
This is where her mentor, Adam, comes in. Now, Adam's role isn't just to hand Jody the answers on a plate. His job is to give her the tools to figure it out for herself. He knows that before Jody can even think about mastering S2, she's got to understand what it really is, without all the corporate jargon. So Adam breaks it down like this. At its heart, S2 is all about being a fantastic supporter. It's not about you running the entire show. Nope, it's about making sure the communication on a project is smooth, that everyone knows what's happening and what to expect, and that all those working relationships stay positive. Think of it like being the oil in the project engine. You keep everything moving without friction. And this next bit, this is a game changer. It's something that takes a massive weight off your shoulders. Adam makes it crystal clear to Jody. As an apprentice, you do not own the whole stakeholder strategy. That's not your job. Your role is to support it. You help put the plan into action, you make sure the info you're sharing is spot on, and you know who to go to when a problem gets a bit too tricky. You are a facilitator, not the final boss. And this is exactly why this skill is so critical. Get engagement right, and look what happens. Everyone gets it. Decisions are made when they need to be, and you're not wasting time redoing work. But get it wrong? Oh, it's chaos. You've got people expecting totally different things, projects grind to a halt waiting for approvals, and any confidence in the project just dissolves. Okay, theory is one thing, but we need to see this in the real world, right? It's time for Jody to apply what she's learned, and her line manager, Riedel, has the perfect project for it, a new marketing campaign. This is Jody's big chance to go from just knowing about S2 to actually doing it. Now, Riedel is a great manager. She doesn't just push Jody in at the deep end. She gives her these really specific, manageable tasks that are just perfect examples of S2 in action. Things like, hey Jody, can you make sure the stakeholder list is up to date? Or could you draft the weekly update email for my review? Even scheduling a meeting, and this one is so important, taking notes and recording who's doing what next. Every single one of these is a solid, concrete action that proves the skill. And you can see how all those little tasks fit into this clear journey. Jody starts off just watching and learning, then she starts doing it with Friedel's help. Pretty soon she's flying solo. And over time she gets better at reading people's reactions and responding in the right way, until eventually she can handle any stakeholder in any situation. It's a progression, right? It's not a switch you just flip on. So Jody is doing the work. She's engaging stakeholders. But every apprentice knows the #1 rule. If it's not in the portfolio, it basically didn't happen. And that's where her skills coach, Olivia, comes in. Olivia's entire focus is helping Jody transform those day-to-day actions into powerful evidence for her Aptum portfolio. Olivia gives Jody this little cheat sheet. What does good evidence actually look like? Well, it's the real stuff. It's that stakeholder register she updated. It's the meeting minutes she wrote up, clearly showing the actions and who they're assigned to. It's a copy of that email she drafted for Rita, obviously with any sensitive info blurred out. And the secret sauce? A reflective account where Jody explains why she did what she did. That's the gold. And Olivia says this over and over, just like Adam did, because it is probably the single most important thing to get into your head. The assessor is not looking for you to be the project manager. They want to see your specific professional contribution within your role's boundaries. They want to know, how did you help? How did you support the plan?
Right, let's head for the final boss, the endpoint assessment. Everything we've talked about, the learning, the doing, the evidence, it all leads to this moment. Olivia switches into full-on coaching mode now, running Jody through the kinds of questions that are definitely going to come up in her professional discussion.
So Olivia hits her with this classic EPA question. Jody, think back to that marketing project, she'll say. Tell me how you spoke to the tech guys versus how you spoke to the creative agency. It's a great question because it forces Jody to think about her actual experience and the choices she made. And for a killer answer, here is the secret weapon, the STAR method. Olivia coaches Jody to frame her story perfectly. Situation: well, we were launching a new marketing campaign. Task: and I needed to get a technical update from the IT department. Action: so I sent them a really short, direct email with bullet points of my exact questions. Result: and because it was so clear, they replied in just a few hours, which meant the whole project could keep moving. See, it's simple, it's structured, and it's super powerful. And here's another one you can pretty much bank on. This question is designed to see if you can connect the dots between what you did, why it worked, and crucially, where the proof is. It's not enough to say what you did. You have to prove it was effective. So a perfect answer literally points to the proof. Jody can say something like, if you look at my portfolio, evidence item 4.2 is the email I sent with the clear action points. The positive outcome is in the reply, which you can also see where the stakeholder confirmed everything was done, which stopped a potential delay. What I learned from that was that bullet points in emails work way better for technical teams than big paragraphs. Boom. Everything is connected. And just like that, Jody's done it. She's gone from feeling completely overwhelmed by a bit of jargon to understanding it, doing it, proving it, and being totally ready to talk about it with an assessor. She is absolutely ready. And by walking through this with her, guess what? So are you. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Don't wait around for some huge, important project to prove yourself. What is one small thing you can do this week? Could you maybe volunteer to take the actions in your next team meeting? Or draft a clearer update email for your manager to review? Start small, build your evidence piece by piece, and you will absolutely master this skill. Thanks for joining me.